Go around the I say, Mama Seta. Ashidu Ashite Ashawan vibrations, every baka. May your mind, bakas, and souls be old. May your amits be sound. May your bakas be 11 off ground. When we keep to the breath, the orth, the moth, or the seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you oh. I on my L-I-E say, L say I, Christ or a chaplain, Tata, Amin Ra. I am truth awareness, true talk can be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'el. That's intelligence, summonology to Ungodu. This is sound logic. And with all that offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice to raise. Ray 1835. Go to Google, go to Apple, download that Kagadora app. You can go to Jesus, go to Jesus.com, sign up. That's savbysound.com. Both sites get you to the solarization. Okay. Immediately, you get your iBaka to Omen, you get your Mithorian Kagadora file, you can display it, you can take it to your local printer. Better yet, click the link, order the poster, or you can get that Kagadora, the ring version of the poster. Just take the file to your local printer, like I said. You get access to the Erectionary, you get access to our new project that we're working on, the Paranormal Mirror League Sports Simulation. Don't forget, I don't consent to draconian state. Hashtag that in your posts. Thought is a sport that spawns intelligence. Identifungi.org. Make sure you recognize and realize that your mental health is directly tied to your etheric compass. A sound mind requires you to be tethered to source. That's Baal Ra. We do that at Erectionary through PMLS and of course through Jesus.com. That's GESOOS.com. All right. So I've been putting out a few videos trying to focus on the sports aspect. Obviously, it's getting a lot of attention right now because we are in a World Series situation. You got the Tara Antara Ba'eldu Rays versus the SO, which is the Soul on Goels Do Go Ra Ors, which is quite opposite of what you see right here. And this is why I'm trying to explain to you that sports is, in fact, a religion. It's a ritual. It's one of the best gathering and harvesting machines. And we have to recognize and realize that this game 7, okay, 7 means usher. Okay, that's what it means. It means you're ushering something new. Okay, so I want to remind everybody that the devil, the draconians, have had their time. They are on their way out. They would like you to think that they're setting up for 1,000-year reign or whatever type of bullshit that is. They're on their way out. However, they would like you to believe that they are in still control of both sides. They're in control of their constructs, both sides of the opposition. But Ra, the Red Sun, has returned, so they can only act as they are, and that's the devils. So before I get even deeper into this, I'd like to remind you, like I have reminded you in the last videos, that both teams, okay, the way that they're designed, their names, everything funnels in the energy to one place, and that is the devil. Meanwhile, they all mask different variations of trying to represent Ra. Okay, and so when the mask doesn't represent the behaviors, meaning that if something is wearing a mask of a bird and it can't fly and it doesn't fly, then it's not a bird. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at and explain. So this is not an accident, people. I did not see this imagery until now. This is why I'm making this video now. But when I broke the code of Dodgers, I told you that it means do, go, ers. That's what it means. Okay, I told you that it's a backwards way of saying something backwards, but being backwards is what the Draconians do. They talk backwards. They move forward by walking backwards. So they're facing you as they're walking in the same direction as you. Okay? They're walking backwards. You're walking forwards. You're following them. They're making sure you are. Okay? Here we have the dome that they want you to believe that they're under. I already explained to you that a dome means disconnected from Om. Okay, that's the origin of motion, which is sound. Okay, you have what appears to be a city. Let that be a smart city. Okay, it's there for a reason. They could have put anything they wanted in the background. They want you to make sure that you're talking about a you're talking about a metropolitan situation. Okay, right here, people, city living under a dome. Okay, city under a dome. Okay, you have LA, which is Los Angeles. Okay, you have to see it for what it is. If you reverse the LOS, you have SOL. Okay, so this is recognizing the Dodgers represent what has fell from the sky. Okay, what has fell from Ra. Okay, what has fell from soul, what has no soul. What wants to go around and disconnect what does the go-ors, do-go-ors. Okay, so a do-go-or is what you would say a creator, somebody that makes or a soul. Okay, this is what a do-go-or is, a soul. Ra is referred to as go-do, not God. God means go-odd. Okay, you got this, people. Very, very, very important. You have the diamond. Okay, this is just nothing but a square. Okay, with its 2 points, okay, turned on an angle, okay, with its pointed side. Okay, that's what you're looking at. It's not a diamond like, you know, like how a diamond should be. Okay, more elongated. That's, you're talking about a square, a box, because the box has to be over the circle, which is over what you want to call a ball, which is Baal, Baal, which is in place of Baal, which is Ra, the Ba element, which is sound. Okay, the element of the Ba is sound, is thought. Okay, so this right here, this imagery is perfect to show you that the Dodgers, even though both sides are controlled, both sides are representing, are going into the draconian constructs, coffers, okay, but the Blue Jays, on the other hand, represent what is in the sky. A bird is said to live in the sky, okay, live above ground. Okay, the Dodgers, lost angels, the lost ones, those who are lost. The opposite of lost is to be found. To be found is to be saved, to be salvaged. Okay, so they're representing what is the sinner. Okay, most importantly, they're representing AI. Okay, I've explained in my other 2 videos now that even down to the word Asian means artificial seon. It means against say. It means anti-say. Okay, if you have SA, it means say. To have say is to have voice. This is why Ra is called a say on. Okay, just like you have Asian, it means artificial say on. You have say on. Okay, just like you have homo sapien, if you take the p on out, you have say on. Okay, you got it, people. I'm bringing it together. This is why we got PMLSS going on.org. Get to it. Get to Jesus. Get to Erectionary. Get your solarization. Know that this World Series final is set up soundly for the Baaldu Rays, the Toronto Blue Jays. The spirit team is the Baaldu. The physical team, the draconian side, is the Blue Jays. Just like the Dodgers have the Dugo Raw Ors and the Dodgers, same setup. Okay, you have to recognize and realize that this is controlled opposition. Okay, they want to have the Dodgers win, so that way it symbolizes AI and the artificial seance, the false, the feld, that whole entire system. Now that they cannot operate as both God and the devil, they can only operate as the devil. Okay, the devil deals with by force. Okay, he can no longer give you a trick. Okay, because he can't play the devil. He can't wear the mask of God. That's the only way they were able to trick to believe that they were etheric. So now that they can't play the etheric one, they can only play, the devil. All right. So if you want, you can't think about the team. You got to be bigger than your team, whether it's the Blue Jays or whether it's the Dodgers. You have to want stewardship. You have to want Mother Nature to be back in control, and her sire is the Seon, Ra. Okay, that's Ma's voice, is Ra. Okay, if you want to continue down the path of Draconi, okay, then we are heading into everything that you see. Okay, and you know what draconian means. Okay, it means by force. Okay, you got that? Draconian means disconnected from Ra. Okay, that's what it means. That's what a Dracon is. Disconnected from the Ra on. Okay, they sever Ra. Okay, disconnected from Ra. Okay, sever the life. The sea on, sever on. Okay, Dracon. Disconnect from Ra, sever life. That's the code for the word Dracon. Okay, if you want to get activated, you're already in this ritual. You already have your superstitions. You already sit in your same seat. All this types of shit is ritualistic witchcraft. Okay, if you want to continue to do the same things that you're doing, but put a proper calling, a sound calling, then all that energy that you're doing is going to go to what you call Mother Nature. Okay, then this becomes beyond Blue Jays and the Dodgers, Baaldu and Soul. Okay, the soul, the SO. Okay, the soul on go else. All right. So recognize what I'm talking about. Sign up, join up, support. Okay, this is going to be fun. Okay, we got a spiritual fantasy league here, a mirror league. Got big plans. Get involved, everybody. We want Raw to win. Okay, if you want Raw to win, then the Blue Jays are going to win tonight. And it's going to be the best thing for everybody. Okay, if the Draconians are going to remain in control, then unfortunately, sadly, then we will have the Dodgers win. The reason why the Blue Jays was nowhere last year, because last year was a number 8. Last year represented Raw. I know this because I'm an 888. Okay, so last year was my year also. Okay. And so now that the year has passed, we are at number 9. 9 represents the continuation to make a new ring. You have one ring being the O, and the little nick or tail that you see is the beginning of another ring that's attached to that same spiral. Okay, so this means continuation. Okay, today on the Kagadora, okay, even though right now the time says 8:35, we are still in the same start of the game. We started in 8:34. Okay, and so that brings us to number 7. All right there. Number 7. 8:34 Goa. Okay, so this is the usher number. Okay, we got November and then we got the 1st. Okay, so if you got to look at it, that's 111. Okay, so that's their mark of the abyss. Okay, so 111 is the mark of the abyss, people. All right, 111 is the mark of the abyss. November the 1st is the mark of the abyss. You have 11 and 1. That's 111. Okay, so they're trying their best to make the Dodgers win, not because they care about the Dodgers, because they want you to see for their ritual that AI, the artificial construct, Iowas, the abyss, their mark of the abyss, not the mark of the beast. Ra is 6. Okay, they're trying, people. They're really trying. Okay, we got to recognize this is bigger than the Blue Jays. It's bigger than the Baaldu Rays. It's bigger than the Dodgers. It's bigger than the Dougal Raors. Okay, let's go.